These are the 3 marketing mistakes that are costing you a ton of money. Number 1, the audience that you're trying to sell to, it's too broad. You need to narrow it down. So I'll give you guys an example right away. So Joe here, he runs an AI receptionist for dentistries in, let's say, Austin, Texas. So he's in Austin, Texas, and he's targeting that specific group. And then we have Sandy, who has the same thing, an AI receptionist, but she wants to target the whole entire country of the United States. Which one's going to be better? The one that targets the whole entire country or the one that targets one city? At first, the one that targets the one city will, because once you help one person, people talk, right? If you're helping someone in Florida, then you help someone in California, the industries and people who go there are, completely different people, the different cultures, different ideologies on life, different things, right? So those 2 examples should give you guys a very clear indication of why, whenever you're starting, start at one city, start in one little region. Don't start selling stuff to people in the whole country. Start in one city, one county, because that's going to get you your first few clients. And especially if you're local there and you understand the area, like, you see what I mean? Like, you're going to do a lot better at first. And eventually, once you do well, you can kind of broaden out and maybe start with the city, then the region, then the state. And then eventually, once you're making tons of money, then you can actually start advertising towards the country. But at first, you need to be very specific and target one city. That's amazing advice. And I heard it from another YouTuber who I watch a lot. And it's very, very helpful. And I took that in my business. So now whenever I run ads, I'm only targeting certain demographics, certain cities, and certain radiuses within that city and certain zip codes. So right there, that marketing is going to take you from being very inconsistent to already being a lot more consistent. Another thing I see people do that I think they shouldn't do is they're focusing on the short-term gains. Look, I totally understand you want to get money really quickly. You want to make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. I totally get that. But you can't have that mindset right now. You have to switch the mindset to, hey, I'm going to make money long-term. And I'll explain exactly why right now. You need to be consistent, right? You need to have that consistency. So if you do get 1 or 2 clients, let's get 4 or 5. Many people I see are so concerned about, I want to make money tomorrow or the next day, but in reality, they're not. Like, it takes a lot longer than 1 or 2 days to make money. It took me 8 months to get my first real estate deal. 8 months. And now a year and a half later, I'm making a new company, but I didn't get here overnight. I would not be in this position if I didn't go through those hardships. I didn't go through that rough, long time of pain. People are so into, like, let's say, for example, if you're trying to get big and trying to work out and trying to look healthy, they think it's going to be an overnight result when it's not, right? So you have to be in love with that process. You have to be fine with having failures, with learning, with having those experiences and using them to make your life better, and to eventually, whenever you're having your own brokerage, your own company, you're the one who is able to control everything, and therefore you're the one who's actually going to have more sales and success, because hey, I'm not going to be successful day 1 or night 1 or night 2 or night 3, but in a couple months down the road, if you're staying consistent, you're posting, you're reaching out to your leads, you're actually trying to do your best to help them make their lives better, you're going to see the results. They'll definitely come, but you have to be willing to go through the hardships first to get there. Another thing too, I think, with marketing is you need to follow trends. This is like the last point I want to talk about, and I want to bring something else up in a second, but you need to follow trends. So if you see a clip on Instagram and someone in your niche, so I'll talk about my audience, because a lot of my audience, they're in real estate and they're entrepreneurs, they're younger. And I have some that are in real estate, who are real estate agents and brokerages, right? But let's say there's a real estate agent who is doing really well. And you look at their Instagram clips, you look at their shorts, and you look what they're doing. Take some of that and put it into your reels, put it into your business, because clearly if the algorithm is liking their stuff and they're getting all these followers and likes, realistically, you're able to put that into yours, and more than likely, you're going to have more success as well. So it's kind of like the art of copying. You don't have to copy everything they do, like you're your own person, but take what works and use it. And I'll kind of relate this back to myself. Like, if I have an ad that works, so I do something that works, and let's say I'm having a certain marketing strategy and it's getting a lot more clients, I'm going to 2x that. I'm going to put more money into that. I'm going to put more time and effort into that, because if it's working a little bit, if I can maximize that and squeeze every lemon out of, or all the juice out the lemon, it's going to make me more money in the long term. So for a realtor, most of my viewers are in real estate. If you're a realtor, if you see someone doing well, whether it's a colleague in your brokerage or something, don't take everything they're doing, because there are probably some stuff you have and some qualities you have that are better. But whatever is working for them, you got to figure out and use it to help yourself and help market your company, help yourself get more listings and have more success. So many of you guys who are watching this probably still aren't sure kind of what you want to do with your marketing, what you want to change. I talk about this a lot, but the number one thing you need to do is you need to start marketing more and put more aggressive campaigns in your, in not only aggressive campaigns, but aggressive marketing strategies, right? You have to go for it. And if you have your skill set there, like let's say you're a realtor, you have your skill set there, all the tools you have, you're very good at negotiating, but people are not coming in the door. That's the biggest problem I see. Like people, they have skills. Like if you're a licensed realtor, you have to pass the test. There are some skills you definitely have, but to maximize those skills and to maximize the profit based off what you have, you need to figure out how to get more people in the door. And the best way to get more people in the door, by far, because I've done all of them, is through AI advertising. By far, it's the best way. I tell many people this, and I think you guys should definitely hear this too. If you're young or if you're trying to get more deals in real estate and you're clicking on this video because you're trying to learn about it, it's great because you can do it. Anyone can do this. Like I have generated hundreds of thousands of dollars at age 19. Before I was even 20, I did 15 deals. Before I was 20. And it shows that anyone can do it. Like there's no restriction on age. There should be no restriction on talent. Like anyone can get there. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to understand certain things as an agent to get past that level and to get to the next level, because there's a ton of competition out there and tons of real estate agents are the exact same. So for you watching this, figure out this, what is going to make you different than the other person? That's very, very important, because if you're doing the same thing that everyone else does, why will the client want to work with you, right? So on all my stuff I'm doing, I actually work with, I'm more of a consultant too. Like I don't just have a marketing agency, I'm also a consultant trying to help the realtor and the broker get more deals and actually have success in their business, right? And the one thing I tell them is, you're as an agent or as a broker, you need to have a very good idea of how to sell. You need to have sales experience. And how do you learn sales? Multiple things, right? Number one is having experience of talking to people. And then number two is actually having some mentors, someone help you get to that point. Because I had mentors back then and they got me from not knowing anything on how to communicate and negotiate to being a great negotiator and actually getting deals done and getting them across the finish line, right? So it's definitely tough at first, but it'll take you a few years. It'll take you 1 or 2 years. But if you're there, I'm actually going to create something soon to help you guys who are newer in sales get from that level 1 to level 3, right? And then for realtors who already are doing deals, but you just want to get to the next level, I have a company that helps with advertising using my AI tools that is very hard to replicate, right? So again, those are 2 things that I can offer for you guys, and I do want to help you guys seriously. So again, if you are licensed, click the link below. Let's talk and maybe talk to my team, and we can figure out exactly how we can help you. And then I do have other videos on my channel talking about how we can help you get more business and also strategies you can use to get more deals. So that'll be above me right here, above my head. So definitely click off this video, go to that one. And I have a huge announcement soon about my channel and about my business. So that video will be coming up in the near future as well. So I appreciate you guys watching this, and go off this one, click that one, and let's get some deals, baby. Let's go.